Hey there, Sean B, the Sales Funnel Nerd. Welcome to this stage of the bootcamp, where we're going to be going through the Sell in Advance funnel, better yet known as the webinar funnel. So here we see that it all laid out, and we're going to go through the walkthrough here, and I'm going to step you through all this so you understand what this funnel is all about, and then we're going to get into all the stuff that you can do with it. So if we look at the first step here, it's kind of like our lead generation funnel. Essentially, we're generating leads for an event, and the event is the webinar, where there's going to be it's a combination. You're giving away free information, or you're putting out some very, very valuable information, but it's incomplete, and it's, essentially a piece of a larger puzzle or a larger system or whatever, is one way to do it as far as your teaching methodology. But that's what's going to happen is people are going to come, they're going to register for your webinar, and then they're going to get directed to your sales message there. So there's some extra stuff in this, and we'll go through each page here. So on the webinar registration page, as far as the layout, we're going to have essentially our headline, maybe a few other links there, a picture usually of the presenter of the webinar, and some kind of cool webinar name, some type of, something that intrigues people and makes them want to attend, right? Now, as far as stepping things up, after they register, they're going to get directed to the next page here where it says webinar confirmed. So the thank you page or confirmation page, webinar confirmation page, we can call it. But here we see after they have clicked and they have put in their email address and essentially become a new lead and registered for the webinar, they're going to land on the next page here where it says, we're going to have a message thanking them for attending. And then what we can do is direct them to something else. We could have them share out this webinar to other people. We can have a link on there to remind them to add it to their calendar, because we do want people to attend. The main thing with webinars is attendance. We'll talk about that later here, but what we want to do is really maximize our chances for attendance here. So here you can see we've got it laid out in time zones, right? We want to let people know exactly when it is, how to add it to their calendar, and some other things as well. Okay, and we can see underneath here, now these are kind of optional. I don't want people to get thrown off by this, but this is kind of an optional element, and we have some what's called indoctrination pages, right? And this is all controlled with some automation inside our website builder or our emails, just basically sending people to links to pages here. And what we'd have optionally is just 3 additional videos, maybe some information, just to kind of get people jazzed up, excited about the webinar and what's to come. If it's your first webinar, don't worry about trying to pull off a whole bunch of indoctrination pages. Even if it was only one, you did one additional page with a video pointing people to reminding people about the webinar. That would still be very awesome. So indoctrination pages are cool. I'm going to say that's kind of an optional element. But the next part here, as far as the replay, we're also going to use some more automation for that, is once the webinar if it's happened and people weren't able to attend for whatever reason, we do want to offer those people a chance to watch the webinar replay. And then again, at some point where there's going to be a button that directs them over to the sales page. So that's it. I'll have a link under this video so you can download this diagram here and take a look at it, study it and understand it. But as you can see, it's really fairly simple. As far as the pieces, I know it can be a little scary as far as the automation and replays and all that kind of stuff. But really, there's not too much to it. And you're going to see, I'm going to break it all down, and we're going to get into that in the next video. So I'll see you in that one. Don't forget to download this sheet, and I will see you in the next video.